actually. In the case of essay, people just to keep in the case of essay, people just keep saying that essay is something very hard, or it has to come from a very young age. It is not true. It is not true. I have realized that people kept saying this statement to me for a very long time, and I have listened to this statement that something is destined and something only a few people can do, or few people can score marks, or a few people can become IAS, or few people only can write essay properly. That is not the truth. Or poets are somebody who had come from some sky and they have fallen. No. Or cricketers are somebody, for example, Dhoni, Kohli, or somebody with a very no. That's not true. They are all ordinary people. Or Gandhiji was a great person. No, he was an ordinary person, but he tried extraordinary things. He practiced extraordinary things. The same way is the case of authors. The same way is the case of people writing, or same way is the case of your toppers. Please think about all these things. But the point is that before that, there is a very hard examination which you have to clear. So in this, there are so many things. But I would like to ensure you that this essay is similar to all these things. You cannot do that, you cannot do this, or essay is not possible because 10-20 pages essay you have to write, or 10 pages you have to write. No, it is all, everything is only the only magic. There is no magic and all. Nothing will happen in the case of magic. The only magic rule is in this world is practice. Whomsoever you see, whomsoever it may be, you can take anyone, Gandhi, from Gandhiji to whoever poet or whatever may be the case in this world. You take anyone, they would have done only one thing. They would practice. They would practice their love. They would practice their profession. They would practice whatever they are doing. This is the case with everyone. This is the case with, even you can think about your parents, or parents, mother, father. Think about this. How how wonderful they are working for the family. What did they do? They are working for 30-40 years, right? 30-40 years they are working, right? So 30-40 years, how they are working, and what are the efforts they went through. So for you also, for writing essay, if you are going to write, for example, if you are going to write essay, one essay, if you write and you go into the examination hall, it is very difficult. Okay, it is very difficult. Okay, sir, there is. Okay, it is very difficult for you to write one essay and you go into the examination hall, and that is not the way this exam works. That is not the way mains works. It is very difficult. One essay, if you write, and I will be writing, going and writing inside the examination hall, it is not going to work. Because I will tell you, my personal experience is that I really like two things in this world. One is reading, and the other is writing. Writing has been my very close thing for a very long time. I don't know, maybe 20 years of my life. I started from writing very badly. My friends used to tease, and they used to do all these sorts of things. But the point is that I made it a point that because I really liked writing. But when UPSC came, essay is something, is where I score actually good marks. I score good marks. And I usually, the last time I told you, GS 4 and essay is where my scores will be good, and this compensates my geography score, which actually always becomes low, and I go to the interview. This is how my usual thing works. But even in this essay, I want to tell you one thing. I am not something, I don't want to hide anything and all. But the point is that I go inside the examination hall thinking that who is going to write better than me, because I have been writing for a very long time and my passion is writing, and who is going to write an essay better than me. And I will go inside the examination hall. I would choose two things and I will start making notes for them. and I will write there. Okay, I will score good marks. Actually, I score good marks only. So, for example, 145 at that one time it was the highest score was 160. I scored around 145. So one time it was 150 or something. Each year it actually varies. The top mark each year it varies. 150 or some every year it keeps wavering. Even in option, every option. So that is why UPSC does not keep you in one or it does not make you settle at all. So if you compare the marks this year and the last year, it will confuse you. But so if you see, the marks will be wavering. So, but how you should compare means you should take the top score of that year. You should take the top score of that year and top score in Chennai and then compare. Then you will get the better picture. So I used to compare all these things. So 145 every time it will get. So if it is 150, I would get 132 or something. So, but this 15 marks, it kept going. I did not know what they did. Okay, I did not know what they did. What was the thing? I used to think that I write very well, and I used to write blogs, and I used to write I like writing books and everything. So with this 15 marks I used to break my head. But the point is that only after very long time I realized what these people are doing, these toppers. All you take, no one. I don't want to leave doubt, I mean make you in doubt anything. Anudeep, Tina Davi, whomsoever it may be, or last time one person was there. So all these people, if you see, they would have done one thing. Essay they practiced. You would not believe. Essay they practiced. They wrote every essay and they checked it. Okay, they checked it. First point is, okay, I'll have this in here. So every essay they wrote, actually first thing is, okay, first thing is practice. They okay, okay, the first thing is they practiced. They practiced essay. They practiced. I am not lying. They practiced 10 essay. Every topper had 10 essay in their hands before. This is not before going into the examination hall. I swear they did all these things. They did not score 160, or Anudeep did not score 160 just by going inside the hall and choosing the points and choosing the question and writing. No, he did not do that. You go and you can read his book also, and you can ask him also, or you can ask any topper. If they have scored this much in essay, that means only two things. One, they might have been lucky. The other thing might have been they would have had at least 10 essays, at least 10 essays with them, properly written, checked, corrected multiple times, revision. And after all these things, you go inside the examination hall. The question you choose, and then the proper, then last comes writing. As Vadivel keeps saying, planning na nothing. Actually, first thing in life is planning. You should plan. What is the thing which I am going to do inside the examination hall? In the case of other papers also, there might be some problems, because there can be multiple questions from multiple sources and it can go off. But this one point, you can really get scores. That is this is one thing. Don't be scared of the questions. Whatever question, I will tell you how the questions and how the things you have to take point. But first thing, please don't be scared of essays. So getting scared of anything will not give you fruits in life for anything. Whatever may be the cost, don't get scared. So I will tell you, this is a brief introduction which I wanted to give. First thing, remember, you have to, or you are attending this, so remember this, you have to have 10 essays. So 10 essays before going to the examination hall, you have to have perfectly ready. That is 10 is maximum. Okay, 10 is maximum. At least 10 is at least 10 max essays you should have. Okay, from 6 to 8. Yeah, at least 6 essays. So next question would be, what is the essay I have to choose? You can ask me, what is the essay I can choose? They can ask anything, any question. It is not like that. It is not like that. UPSC does not ask question for anything. Even in GS paper, you see any paper. That's why I keep saying, go see the paper. Don't trust me. Trust the question paper. I keep saying why, because UPSC repeats the question. Even max question they repeat without any number change. Max question, I'm not lying, max option question, they repeat without changing even the number. So what will they change in the case of any some question like essay or something? They will not change. They are just going to add some flavor which is happening around the time which is there. So now you see, for example, what is the this is the distribution actually. So you check for other questions are also there, but if you are able to see, please. Okay, I think is it visible? Okay, it should be visible. So point is that the maximum they've after this is actually, I have taken questions from 2012. That is where from here to 2010 I have written. 2019 I have written all the mains. So I have written around 20 essays. I have written actually in UPSC. UPSC only 20 essays, including the IFOS. The last question or the story which I asked you to write in the previous GS4 paper was a question from IFOS. So essay question from IFOS was the question I gave you as a some task, or you are a teacher and you should write from how our country is secular and a diverse country. Why? Because that is a question from IFOS essay I gave you. So that is a preparation actually. That is a short essay. Same thing, four page essay you have to write. So you have to, if whatever, they can throw you any question, you have to be ready for those questions. That is what I'm trying to say. But the point which I wanted to stress was, see this is the from 2000, this is from 2000, sorry, so I'll tell you, from 2012 till 2019, what are the questions they have asked. They've asked other questions also, but this is the frequency of questions they are asking many times. What does the question mean? Social media and technology. They have been obsessed with this, because post 2008 world is a world of Facebook. Actually, if you would have been very small children at the time, or you would have been in school, but this 2008 was a dramatic change. If you see after this, before this, no, before this something called as Orkut was there. Okay, which did not create that much and all, but Facebook was launching at this time at a very vigorous phase, and Twitter was here some around this, but it was not famous at all. But after this 2010, the world has completely changed. The way we, for example, the way we look at it has changed. For example, I will give you one example that everyone does. I do not know how this practice came. Earlier, if somebody had a birthday, they would, I don't know, they would go to them and wish them, and it would be about that person. Okay. But now what happened, everyone is wishing, yes, everyone's birthday they are wishing, but they are taking the photo of that person, and I am also with that person. This practice was not before this. This practice came after this Facebook thing. So see, actually a social convention like basic birthday celebration. It was a birthday celebration. All this was started by famous artists, and they wanted to, for example, if somebody is celebrating a birthday, the whole day was about that person, and they used to have that. But now see the change in attitude. For example, the photo includes the person wishing. So where did this change come? Means FB, Facebook, social media, all this change. If you see the value system in our own behaviors have changed post 2010, and that is why if you go back and see, before 2010 UPSC did not or would not have asked any social media or what is technology. Okay, technology is important, technology would be there, but it would be a very crude technology. What is the technology you will use for agriculture or something like that? But post this 2010, I'm saying Facebook, social media, what is the, yes, okay, with, okay. So the point is that the social media and social media, and now you think, now what is the next thing? Artificial intelligence. Every question paper, if you see in prelims, artificial intelligence question keeps coming. In prelims, this was a question this year. Am I right? This was a question this year. Past 2-3 years, 2017, 18, if you see, artificial intelligence is making a inroad into UPSC. So the number of question is 7. Look at this number. It is does not compare with anything else except for, okay, ethics values, okay, but the point is that this is 7. So you should concentrate on technology. We will see the question. I'm just going to give you that question there. I'm just telling you the distribution of these questions, so you don't have to worry about, I mean, whether they will ask that, whether they will ask this. They are going to definitely, next time you go and check the mains paper this time, 2011, sorry, to the January, they check the paper, there will be a question on social media or artificial intelligence. Definitely there will be a question. You go check it. So next, what is the next question they keep asking is this. This is dreams. Or dreams means development. What is the development you are thinking about? Okay, dreams. This question also keeps coming, always keeps coming in various manners. Why you think about why? Because you, as an administrator, they want to check what is your dream for the country. That's it. Nothing else. You are an administrator now. So what is the dream? What is the dream for your country? Or as Abdul Kalam said, dreams are something which you don't, which does not come when you are sleeping. Something which does not make you sleep. So IAS is a dream which does not make you sleep. Definitely, it will make you not sleep in a very few months or days. But the point is that, UPSC keeps asking this question: what is the dream for India? What is the dream for what dreams India should have? What is the dream which does not let India sleep? What is the dream for the world? They keep asking this question. And the next point, next point is definitely education. So education is something, if you see, I will show you the question. I'll show you the, definitely I'll show you the, I'm going to show you the question. But the point is that education and health is the next topic. All these are something which you keep reading in Yojana, Kurukshetra paper, everything you keep reading. So you should be ready for these questions. So when one question you prepare from technology, one from this dream question, one from education, and the next is this political science question. Yes, actually political science question they keep asking. What is the problem in the border? What is NAM? Some political science question or polity question. You include polity also. Some PPP model. What is PPP model? Whether it is good or bad, or what is NAM 2? Yes, NAM 2 they asked. What is the border disputes? They keep asking this. Okay, but I did not have political science as an option, so I did not choose options. This is, I'm also telling you where I will take the questions as well, because you should also know your strengths and weakness. My strength was this: education. I used to have points for education always, so I used to choose this. But somebody from a political science background will choose NAM, will choose PPP question, because they are well adapted to the political science environment in which they are. So that is why in choosing essay also, don't listen. For example, anyone can say anything, but I am giving you a distribution. Choose your platter. Actually, in this scenario, post, you are all millennial kids after post 1995 or something. You are very well equipped to choose for yourself. Your brain is very well equipped than the people, or for example, my age and all. We are not equipped to tell you what to do. We can tell you this is the way. This is the way. See the platter. There are so many things are there. What is the choice you have to have? It is your choice. So, but I will tell you each and everything separately. That is a separate thing. But you choose. For example, this was my strength. Education was my strength. And then I used to have one question from, for example, one example is this. I used to have this question: importance or development of women. This question I used to choose, because these two overlapped. If you see, these two overlapped with the GS1 social issues, right? This is how I chose social issues for which I used to read education. And if you see, education health policy is in GS paper 2 also, correct? Education and health policy is in GS paper 2. Very important question. They have just asked what are the policy changes in education and health repeatedly, second paper. So what I will do is I will have this, and I will have this because GS paper 1 social issues paper. So I will have these two. If I go inside, most probably I will get one education essay or women related essay. Or sometimes what happens, because now there is a little bit of change. Why you think about this? Why UPSC is changing to more of ethics type of question, more of abstract type of question. Now the last paper was a very abstract question. Why you think? Why means because all these people who are saying the smart work you have to do in UPSC, smart work. What is the smart work they are doing? They are having a structured answer given, but I want you to be prepared. So I want you to prepare all these things equally. Choose your platter. That is what. Choose your strength. You, for example, somebody, you may be a political science student. Okay, you can choose that. I don't want to tell that don't choose that and all. No, I won't say that. You can choose that. For example, there is one topic called as philosophy. They keep asking this philosophical question. So you can choose that. What is wrong in that? Or for example, ethics and values question. What GS4 we are studying? Okay, you are studying GS4. I will show you Immanuel Kant's statement given as a statement for the essay. So the point is that you guys have to understand one thing. Essay is not about going there and writing. When you are going there and writing, definitely there will be a problem. The one thing you should understand that in UPSC or whatever field may be, and more so in UPSC exam, okay, UPSC exam, when you become an IAS officer, every day you will face different problems and different challenges, which are very tough. I accept that. The work is very tough. But this exam is not tough. You should understand that point. This exam is, they repeat the question. You should know where to attack the question. You should know where to be prepared. You should not go around waver. This may be asked, that may be. Nothing will be asked away from under the sky. Everything. That is what people keep saying. Under the sky, everything, anything can be asked. That is not the way it works actually. Okay, UPSC is also an organization in the government, and they also have some set of rules and regulations and protocol. They cannot ask anything under the sun. They will ask things which can be, which will be very easy for you to write.